This is a quick video just showing how you can use a K-tape to tape the back of your forearm. So you have these muscles on the back of your forearm. If you look right here, I will show you. They start on this back part of your wrist, and they actually go up all the way to your elbow, which is the meaty part of your elbow here. If you were to bend your arm, it's this part here that you could pinch onto. And it's a pretty straightforward tape job. All you have to do is just tape anywhere across here, ideally over wherever it's painful. So if you're more painful down here, you could focus more there. If you're more painful here, you could focus more there. But to do it yourself, there's a few little tips and tricks that I can show you guys. So, first thing you want to do is you just want to know where you're going, because that'll make it a lot easier. Second, you may need to shave if you feel like you're too hairy and it gets in the way. Big idea with this is this tape will take some of the tension off your muscles, so it's really good if you just have a strain of any sort and you want to just make it a little easier for you to do your day-to-day activities when it recovers. First step with this is you have the tape. You want to cut a piece about the length of your hand. It could be a little longer, but about this much is good. Then you want to rip it at the point at the beginning here, and all you need to do is rip it the way you'd rip a piece of paper. And once you get to that point, then this thing is going to be stretchy and you're going to be able to peel these back. So the first step we're going to do, and I'm going to try my best to get this on camera, is you're going to place this end on the back of your hand. So you want to make sure it's aligned in the right direction where it's going up the forearm. But you just put it there, and you want to start after the wrist if possible, because that's where all the action's going on. And after that, you can pat it in, you can rub it in a little bit as well. Make sure this is nice and tight, because the hard part is the next part that you do. So the next part, and I'm going to just demonstrate down here. In black pants it might be a little hard to see, but I'm going to just take my thigh and I'm going to push this part against my thigh so it's nice and secured. This part's really important because when you have it against your thigh, and let me just zoom in here so you guys can see. When you have it against your thigh, you can peel this part back, and then at that point you can push this against your thigh and peel this area back all the way, and then at that point you can stretch this. And with this you want to put a fair amount of stretch. I'd say about 50 to 80%, with 100% being all the way. You want to go somewhere in that 50-80% range. I'm going to let go briefly just so I can show you guys the camera angle of where you're going to go. Because after this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it all the way from the forearm, the bottom of the forearm, which is the back of the wrist, like right here, all the way to the meaty part of the elbow, which is right in the center of the camera. So I'm going to pull up here, about 80% stretch, and then I'm going to bring it all the way up, or as far up as I can go. And then I want to get it pinned there, and immediately I want to work my way down. And one other detail that I didn't show here is that when you do this, you want to have your wrist straight. So my wrist would be straight when I keep it down here, like that, not bent back like that, because it helps the tape get a little more tension on it, eventually making it easier. Now after this, it's really important that you rub the tape in very firmly. And after this, most of the time with these tapes, you can still shower with them on. I wouldn't keep the tape on longer than 3 days, and hope this helps. Should make your life a bit easier.